Diablo. Here we go. It's time to play the game.
It is done.
Let's go materials. Should go materials, boots, chest plate. Yeah, materials. Oh look, we got a Nightmare Dungeon sigil already. That's good. That was one problem from last season, right? Is we didn't get the Nightmare. Jesus Christ, how many materials are dropping? Okay, let's keep blasting. How's everyone doing? It's been a long time. It's been a while. Yeah, we're just gonna focus primarily on doing the quest. That usually seems to be the best option. For the new seasons, at least. Hello? Okay, there we go. There's my fat boy druid right there. Okay, it says clear, so we're gonna fight. So obviously we want to pop an elixir here. Sure, let's do... Doesn't matter. Definitely take that. Boss elites are unstoppable. I mean, I don't plan on Let's take the Flames Rain and see if this is a bad idea, actually. Lightning Storm is decently strong, but it's not like... I'm sure it gets better later. Pretty good. Let's take the axe just to see if it's better damage. No, it's not. Okay. And axes do dot. Evade cooldown, more flames. I haven't even noticed the flames actually. Is this one? They have increased health. Evade cooldown. I'll take the evade cooldown. You don't really need to evade that much anyway in this game. Duke Goblin. Come here, boy. Get back here. We don't have damage to kill this guy. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need to clear our inventory a little bit. Let's get rid of like some blue stuff. It's been a while actually since I played point and click for move. Because on PoE 2 obviously we were playing like WASD. Wasn't an amulet. Wraps. Resource cost is pretty good. Okay. So the whole point of these is just, you just gotta buff them up. It's similar to like Infernal Hordes, but instead of a horde, it's like a endless dungeon, it seems. I don't know if it's actually endless or what the deal is, but... I should drop a lot of these blue items so I can pick up this yellow stuff. Okay, we gotta find more exposed roots. That's the main thing here. Just find the roots and run them. Okay, there we go. Last set. Where's the barrier? Is it there? See, this is one thing that we missed, obviously, in ARPGs compared to PoE 2, is having a dedicated movement ability that lets you, like, fly through the map. And right now, my movement ability doesn't have a low cooldown, so I can't really do that yet, but eventually I will be able to. Oh. This barrier that these bosses have is really, really strong. It makes killing these bosses, like, slow. Once we get the barrier down, we should kill him a little bit faster. A little bit. Almost down. There we go. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to pick up some of this stuff. So axe, chest armor. Sure, we'll use that one over that one. We want to keep the rings even though they're blue, just because I know they give like a particular like resource that is used for like tempering. I mean not tempering, masterworking later. Basic skill. I mean, it doesn't matter which ones I get. Okay.
Be calm now, Falthy. I swear.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. So now back to doing Grim Favors. Let's go to the Whisper area. This is really the season of Whispers at this point. Okay, the move speed is pretty insane with that amulet we just got. Is there anything that helps me with my spirit or my resource? Right there. This generates the most spirit. That's why we take Maul. Okay, nothing else really benefits. Let's see. Let me follow the build guide. Okay, we'll just take resonance, I guess. That'll do it. Okay, time for whispers. That one expires soon. This one doesn't. Let's get that waypoint and then we'll go from there. So if I understand correctly, those restless rots is what gives you the what do you call it? The seasonal reward cache thing. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on the seasonal journey too. Actually, we'll check that right now before I forget. See, the damage of Lightning Storm is pretty good. I can see it being a fun, like, endgame build too. But I just don't know if it's strong in the endgame. I don't think so. Okay, let's go get that waypoint real quick, and then I want to check my seasonal journey. We have the free battle pass. We'll consider getting the battle pass, but of course we are missing some platinum. Okay. Acquire burn cinders from Helltide. So it's encouraging us to do Helltide still. Discover the armory to save and access builds. Okay, we could do that real quick. Where's the armory? It's not here. Oh, we could change our mount here? Oh, that's great. That's really good. Let's choose a cool mount. I really like this blood one. I'm gonna go with this one. That's cool. You could change your mount there. That's cool. Oh, I forgot to add a pet. Let's take the dog. Save. I don't know how I access the armory. Then maybe I have to do the quest first. A cocoon has uprooted. Maybe a head inside. Okay, let's go find out. A headless husk. Still see some Spiritborns. Although Spiritborns are much weaker this season. And by much weaker, I really mean they're just in line with the other classes. They need to make the tempering manuals a different color. It's kind of hard to see them sometimes. Yo, Keiko, what's up, buddy? It's been a little while. How are you doing, dude? How are you doing, man? Having fun in PoE too? Nice, man. What build have you been playing? Gun shield can. Oh, is that a warrior build? I'm not familiar with that one. A witch build, okay. I ended up making the stat stacking mercenary build with the pillar and the hands of action and wisdom. No, I do not have Astromentis, so I'm playing a version without Astromentis, and it's still pretty strong. But that's what we're gonna grind for next. The build, yeah, the build is very playable even without Astromentis. Like, you can play it on a budget and it's still really strong. But I think you want to play a crit variant if you're trying to do like bossing and things like that. It's really fun. It feels like the closest thing to a PoE 1 build in PoE 2. It's really fast. It's really strong. Like, it's crazy good. Eva looks so weak. What is that? Oh, evasion. Yeah, evasion is pretty damn weak. Armor is even worse. Energy shield is like the best defensive stat, and so is block. So if you can benefit from block or energy shield in any way, it's like the best defense in the game. But yeah, evasion is not good. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to balance the defenses a lot. But when they do, the game's gonna feel a lot better. But it seems like they're gonna do a big balance patch for them whenever they're ready to release a league, rather than doing one to like fix the meta right now. They're gonna wait until they're probably gonna do a league, and it won't be a league with like a new mechanic. It'll be a league like they're gonna just they're probably gonna just release a class with the new league, so the base game is gonna be essentially the same, but then they're gonna release a new class, and then you're gonna have your big balance patch. Is I tried everything in my comfort is energy shield and chaos inoculation. I haven't played a energy shield chaos inoculation build yet, but yeah. Defensively, those are the best builds. That's what it seems like, at least. Critical strike chance, resource cost reduction. Sure. I wanted to play the poisonous concoction build because it looks pretty strong. But I still haven't beat the pinnacle boss. I still haven't beat the breach pinnacle boss. Like, I kind of want to fight every boss if possible. So I still have a lot to do in the game. Just been taking a little break, you know. But that's good. I'm glad you're having fun with the game. It's so good. I know a lot of people still have like issues with PoE 2, but man, it's, for me at least, it's so good. I love the game. It's killing hard on the build concoction, but the clearing is meh. The boss is melt. Yeah, that's the thing. It seems like it can be a good all-around build, but yeah, it does take a bit to scale. What's the best build in PoE 2 right now? Is it the stat stacker? I wonder what's considered the best build in the game. Maybe it's the blink. That whole blink build. I'm not sure. Stat stacker your money. Yeah, it probably does the most damage. I got lucky early in the league, and I dropped a Rislothus coil, and it was selling. Obviously, this is the beginning of the league. This isn't now, so the prices are way different. But I sold it at the time for a lot, which was 5 divine. Oh, the blink is patched? Oh, okay. I didn't see they patched the blink in that one. I'm dropping like so much loot. I have space. Oh, oops. I don't need to go back yet. What's new on D4? Mostly builds are new. The content right now is just this. What I'm doing right here, this is the new content. There's basically zones in the open world that have a lot of like just monsters, like hordes of monsters. So we're just running around killing stuff. You get some whispers. It's cool. It's nothing special. But I'm mainly gonna play it for like a week or two just to try out some of the new builds. D4 is in a good spot right now for what it is. For like a casual game where you can get really strong really easily and just blast through the game, like, it's in a good spot right now. But there's nothing special about it. Whereas PoE 2, obviously, there's so much to learn still, there's so much to do. So, After just like maybe a week, I'm gonna go back. I'm not even bothering to look at like the stats and stuff on the gear I'm picking up. I'm just picking stuff up and calling it a day. It still don't have endgame content? Not really. It has like the thing from the last expansion, the Dark Citadel. That's like the hardest content I think in the game. But really, the end game is still kind of just spamming the pit and just trying to take a build and go as high as you can. They need to add some more end game, like big, like pinnacle content. They don't really have super pinnacle content yet. But like I said, for what this game is, really what it is, it's just a casual game where you can get strong really fast and just blast through maps. So if you have fun doing that, turning your brain off and just having an easy time, this is the game for you. Oh, that's good. It's also good. The good thing is, this game does have new builds that seem to like come out every season. So like that's the most appealing thing for me, at least, on why I'd want to play this game. Just to try out the new builds. Whereas PoE 2, what's the reason I want to play that game? It's for a lot of reasons, right? Like, the progression on your character is pretty good. It feels satisfying to beat like really hard bosses, that kind of thing. Okay, which one do I want? Perfect Storm? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Let's go do our class quest real quick. There's a new skill for Druid that it's almost like a flicker strike. I haven't seen it in action though, so I don't know what it looks like. But what it says basically is you shapeshift into a werewolf, become immune, and quickly dash 10 times between enemies in the area. So, I mean, that sounds pretty fun. So if this build is good, then obviously I'm gonna have fun for a little while. Another thing I notice is that when I play D4, kind of the fun that comes from this game is just taking my character to max level, kind of getting my build together, playing it for a while, and then just playing a different class. Whereas in PoE, what I noticed is I almost never want to play another build, because it takes like a long time to get a build together. But when I do get the build together, it feels really satisfying. There's a lot to do with it, so that's kind of the main differences. Two games for different purposes. You're not touching the Rivals game? I haven't played it at all yet. but I have it installed, so I'm thinking about playing it. Have you played it? I haven't touched the game yet, but maybe I'll do a playthrough eventually.
Whole place is in ruins. What happened here?
Not a lot, but it's enough having a blast. Okay, yeah, I'll try it out eventually. I just haven't had an interest in playing those like hero shooter kind of games.
What's going on? A memory.
What role do you like to play? DPS, tank, healer? Or do you gonna kind of play everything? Healer and tank mostly because people want to be carry, of course. Yeah, that's what it seems like in those games. It's like really hard to get DPS. My favorite role to play in like Overwatch was tank. I used to play Reinhardt a lot. I used to play Roadhog a lot. Roadhog was so much fun.
It's useless. Their anger will feed me for ages.
Tanks have a lot of damage in this game, just need to have a good healer. That's good. That makes it feel like you're still doing something, even playing as a tank. You're not just holding a shield up or anything.
Why have you left us?
I wish this build was good in endgame. It seems fun. You just hold the button, zap everything.
Fire in my blood, my skin.
Your efforts are futile. You will join them in a tunnel.
Druid Cyclone got nerfed? I think so. Yes, I believe so. But I think one of the other Druid abilities, I think it's Hurricane or something, is good now. Yeah, Hurricane. Or is that the one you're talking about? Hurricane? I think that one got nerfed, and there's a new build called like Cataclysm or something. Oh, this one right here. That plays a little, somewhat similarly, but not really. Oops, did I go the wrong way? I did. Yeah, Druid leveling is still super weak and feels super slow, but hopefully the endgame build makes it feel worth it. Is there a new form or just the old one with new skill tree? Yeah, the forms for Druid are still the same, the Werebear and the Werewolf. They haven't added any forms or anything like that, but they have added a couple new skills, I think. And the new aspects, you know, the aspects that you imprint on items to like make your ability stronger. There's new aspects obviously and unique items that make the builds play differently, so that's always good.
The smoke.
They're trying to make ultimate builds strong now. So obviously your core builds, your standard like for Druid, like Pulverize and Lightning Storm, everything has been good. Then they try to make basic skills really good, so you don't have to worry about like resource costs, like Maul and whatever. And now they're trying to make ultimates, the ones that usually have a really long cooldown, like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. They're trying to make builds around those possible, which is cool. But once they exhaust all those different kinds of builds, I wonder what they're gonna do. Get wrecked.
You will never harm another soul.
The new class that they released last season also got nerfed, so it's more like balanced now. Whereas last season it was busted. It was fun, but it was busted. I just realized I haven't been down here in the expansion area at all. Like it's just nothing really to do in that area unless something like Helltide spawns there. Yeah, the Amazon girl, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That class, they nerfed it. It was like busted last season, right? It was super overpowered, really strong. Yeah, they nerfed it pretty hard, so it's more balanced with the rest of the classes. It's not bad, but it's definitely not very good. As good as it was. Okay, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start switching to the other build that I want to play, but I need 2 uniques. So that's what I'm gonna farm for.
You've healed this.
Look how long the Druid quest line is, man. If it was Barbarian, I'd be done already. I'm actually excited to go back to PoE 2 because I actually haven't played PoE 2 in 2 weeks now. Or maybe not 2 weeks, maybe a week, a little over a week. I haven't played since the patch or anything, so things are going to be fresh. And hopefully it'll be easier to find the citadels so I can try the pinnacle boss. Because I already finished the Atlas. Dude, there's still more? There's a light in the Fog of War. Does the light appear in the Fog of War even super far away? Or do you have to be kinda close to it first? Like if I look super far into the fog, will I see the light beam so I know which way to go? Or do I have to start revealing some of the area first, then I'll start once I get closer? That's what I was wondering. Your friend told me you must get closer. Okay. That's good. So you still need to explore the atlas, but now it'll be easier to find as you get closer, which is good. Okay, that makes sense. You're still on Act 3 Cruel? Oh, so you haven't played the end game at all yet? Or are you talking about on this specific character? Am I done? Dude, the druid one is so annoying. You're boosting all week last month. Now that it's old league, no need booster anymore, so I'm playing now at your own pace. Oh, so you were playing like with your friends or something? That's good. The first class I made, first character I made was mercenary. And I made my own build. Like, I didn't follow anyone's build guides. I didn't follow anybody's advice. I didn't mess with looking at anything. I just took it super slow. And I made a pretty decent explosive shot build. And I almost cleared the whole atlas with that build that I made on my own. It wasn't super strong. Like, it took a little while to kill bosses, right? You see most builds just like one-shotting bosses right now. But it was pretty good for a while. Wait, what? How many do I have? 314. Mercenary sucks ass in my opinion. The Gemling good for stat stack though. Yeah, the mercenary unfortunately isn't super strong. But they'll adjust it eventually. Oh, so I can unlock everything. There we go. Okay, we got our spirit boons. You gain 5 spirit every second. I wonder if that's gonna be good. Attack speed. Maybe I give myself the lucky hit though, because this is good. Every 6 casted attack will cause your next earth skill. No, I'm not using earth. Poison damage, critical strike, so shape-shifting. Nature might have a chance to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate skill. Okay, I guess it's that one. Okay, back to the season quest. So yeah, there's these little green zones. That's basically green Helltide. Right, separate from your regular Helltide. And there's just like stuff to do. Like little events, little hordes of mobs, things like that. So That's mainly what we're doing right now. What's the difference? There's not really a difference, but it's just to progress the whole season theme. And eventually you'll get these things called witchcraft powers that'll buff your build even more. So there's like a new power up basically. Oh wait, can I spam my lightning storm now? Oh my god. I think the build is feeling good now. There we go. We have the event. So someone triggered it. We have some incinerate sorcerers over here. What I need to do is use a, yeah. We're basically spamming our lightning storm now, which is pretty good. And every time we get a lucky hit, it refills to full. That's pretty good. Yeah, but in PoE 2, Mercenary needs some more direct crossbow help. Because grenades were decent, but the actual direct crossbow skills weren't that great. Yo, my boy Pickles. Oh, what the heck are you playing? Some D4, bro. This new game that came out, bro. We're playing this new game. Yo, what's up, Gio? AKA, I forget your name now in PoE, because I refer to you by so many different names. How you doing, man? What was your name in PoE? The Ice Nova build you were playing? I referred to you by that. There you go, Desgun. How you doing, my boy? I'm good, man. I've been sick for like I had a pretty bad illness, so I was recovering. And then I was taking a break at the same time from streaming a little bit. And I even took a break from PoE 2. I haven't played PoE 2 in like a little over a week now. But we're back. How's everyone doing? It's good to see you guys, man. Thanks for stopping by always and supporting. Appreciate it. Rare totem. Have you been playing PoE 2? Des Gun? I know my boy Pickles has been playing it like crazy. I'll get your notifications that you're streaming. Now you haven't been playing it? It's not the game for you or what? You haven't been streaming much? Honestly, man, what I would keep doing if I were you, is just keep streaming. Have you got a webcam? Have you tried getting a webcam? Because I think having a webcam helps a lot. You just got tired and started WoW? Did you hear about the whole controversy about WoW with that pirate software guy? That was funny. I don't know anything about WoW, but I was like kind of invested in it. I was curious. Bullshit drama. Yeah, it was like blown out of proportion. You know the full lore? Damn. Oh, okay, so you have a webcam now, Pickles? Okay, killing this boss by myself is kind of rough. We're sustaining our resource though. Nice. Why you no play PoE? I don't know, to be honest. I just took a little bit of a break, but I plan on going back definitely soon. I want to play again soon, especially because the whole patch that came out recently, I haven't experienced it, and that's what I was stuck on. The last thing I did on PoE 2 was I finished the Atlas, and I was just farming like tier 15, tier 16 maps. So now that they made finding the whole citadels and everything easier, I should go back. I'm playing one of the stronger builds in the game too, anyway. The whole stat stacking build. How's the economy though? Is everything super inflated, super expensive? Because I think I only have like maybe 1 or 2 divines in my stash. Yeah, that's the only downside of taking a break, is I'm missing out. I'm gonna have to farm a lot. You run ultimatum trial for currency. Did they end up patching the boss that was like one-shotting everybody? The guy with the tornadoes? Thank goodness. I could not ever get even close to fighting that boss. I think the closest I got to killing him was like half health. But every single time I got him to even half health, one shot. It was those tornadoes. Is he a lot more killable now? Is it like actually doable? You one shot him? Okay. Yeah, that'll help. Oh, dude, this build instantly felt better when I did my druid quests. Instantly. Feels so much better. I think my build should be strong enough that I should be able to kill him pretty quick before he even does his tornadoes. But what exactly are you profiting on from running ultimatum? Like, what are you getting? What's the profit there? Is it just, are you getting raw divine drops, or is there a certain type of thing you're dropping that's selling well? Ah, soul cores. Soul cores only drop from ultimatum, huh? That's interesting. Maybe I should try that. I'm kind of tired of like breach and stuff. Maybe I'll try something like that.
I made my oath.
Unique jewel. Which one? Against the darkness? Is that the one? There's a rarity soul core? I've never seen it. You sell fates, okay. What guide did you make? You said you made a guide and it kind of blew up. What did you make? I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a PoE2 video on, what was it? It was the loot filter, making your own loot filter, and that one did pretty well. It didn't like blow up or anything, but pretty good. Oh, you did a minion build guide? Okay, nice. Evade cooldown, you don't need evade in this game. I need more damage. Oh, look at this. Look at this interaction. Storm skills that you cast deal increased damage when damaging a vulnerable, immobilized, or slowed enemy. Then I have this spirit boon that makes it so applies poison with my storm skills, and then poison slows. That's pretty good. Still a lot for me. Yeah, that's good, man. If you got some good traction, that's awesome, dude. That's the best way to pick up your stream and your traction, is just you have to post stuff on YouTube. YouTube is how people find you. There's no way around that. What are they changing this Diablo season? The season's really nothing special. The biggest change that everyone's like most hyped about is they added an armory. So on one character, you can have multiple builds, which is cool. Something people have been asking for a while now. So that's cool. Other than that, not much. The season theme is there's these witch powers that make you pretty strong. I haven't bought any of the powers yet because I'm still trying to just get my build going. But there's basically like a new open world area where you can go in and farm for leveling. But then the end game stuff, the whole end game loop is still pretty much the same. Get your build going, get to level 60, and then spam pit to maximize your paragon. That's really it. It's like secondary weapon on PoE 2. Not really. It's more like, let's say it's more like if you play Deadeye in PoE 2, you can play Lightning Arrow, or you can play, Gas Arrow. Or let's change that up. Drop what I just said. Let's say you're playing Ranger in PoE 2. You can pick a Ranger that's a Deadeye that plays Lightning Arrow, and you can play a Ranger that's a Pathfinder that plays Poisonous Concoction. In this game, they added an armory, so on the same character, I can swap between both of those builds. So I don't have to make a second... I don't have to have one Lightning Arrow Ranger and then one Poisonous Concoction character. I can play both builds on the same character. I just have to switch to whichever one I want. It's actually a really good addition to the game. More like dual yeah. It's like having multiple passive trees, basically. Because you can lock in everything, all your gear, Paragon, skill tree, everything. You can basically take a snapshot of it, save it, and then you can completely change everything and play a different build. And then you can just go back for free without having to worry about it in case like you want to switch back or something. PoE 2 have 2 separate skill tree too if you have second weapon. But yeah, but you only get like what? An extra 20 passive skills. So you're not really playing a new build, you're more so just using a skill to enhance your existing build. Whereas this game you can play a completely different build altogether. So right now like I'm playing Lightning Storm. If I wanted to switch from Lightning and try something else, I can easily do that without having to make a new character. It's not even respecking at that point. It's like having multiple builds in one. It's pretty cool, actually. Well, other than that, the end game whole gameplay loop is exactly the same. Get to level 60, go to your torment difficulty, and just keep farming gear. Keep spamming the pit to get your glyphs up, and that's it. No real like end game pinnacle content. So that's really what D4 is missing. So is World of Warcraft fun? You guys want to hear something crazy? I never really played it. I played a little bit of it, like I made one character to level 20 because they had the whole like play for free until level 20. But I never really continued after that. Is it worth getting into? Oh, it's the Butcher! Don't kill me, man. You never played WoW either? No one asked you to play with him? Yeah, it seems like one of those games where like you don't really want to play solo. Like, WoW doesn't seem appealing enough to me that I'd want to play the game solo. Okay, we got a unique... Oh, we got Butcher's Cleaver. And look at that, it actually does more damage, so we'll use it. What MMO have you guys spent the most time on? Like, what's your favorite MMORPG to play? And not to invest on MMO, but if you say, I think Warframe. Oh, Warframe, yeah, I played a lot of Warframe. I have like 1,000 hours or something. Let me see. I have 800 hours on Warframe. Did they buff companions? Yeah, they actually did. Kriparian was talking about playing Druid companions, because they seem pretty good. I don't know how good they actually end up being, but yeah, we'll see. You just have 600 hours? Yeah, I played a lot of Warframe back in the day. I was actually thinking of going back because they had the new update, the Warframe 1999 or whatever. You mostly play MOBA but recently stopped. What MOBA? League of Legends?
Found you at last. Suffering hells, I hate the desert. Not so rotten, is it?
Get rid of these boots. And then pick up all that stuff. Oh, you played Dota. Okay.
What have we got here?
The MOBA that I played the most was League of Legends. I played a lot of League of Legends. I probably have like, I don't know, 1,500 hours or something on that. Okay, what do we do now? We just get more Grim Favors. So, basically what we're doing, the whole loop so far for leveling this season is just do a story quest, do this little dungeon, and then go into these little green, whatever Helltide areas. League of Legends not too hype in your country, the queue is dead. Oh, okay. What country are you from again, Keiko? Was it Indonesia? Yeah, that's right. Okay. How's the weather over there? Is it good? Disobedience. It's hot like always. Does it never get cold? Because where I live, it's hot like for like 9 or 10 months out of the year. But every once in a while, we get a little bit of cold. And right now, it's a little bit chilly. It's like a great weather now. You can still go outside comfortably and feel nice, but when you go to sleep, it feels a little bit cold. Okay, back to whisper grinding. I should get lucky hit chance on my gear. Whenever I find lucky hit, I'm gonna equip that. Treat that as a priority stat. You pray if you can get cold like that? Yeah, I bet it's like humid over there. Seems like a nice area to visit though. Okay, so it said I had the whole event thing. The headhunt will end in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, I gotta see if I can get lucky hit from my tree. Your storm skills have a 10% chance to make it vulnerable. Do I have a lucky hit chance? No, I do not. Oh, there we go. Someone activated the stuff. We gotta like protect this guy or something? This guy's name is Season 7. Okay, level 30, we're halfway there. What else am I supposed to do? Guide wildlife to safety? So basically, like every little event or thing in these zones give you the whisper grim favors. And when you get the grim favors, you get like a lot of rewards, which probably help you level really fast. But what's interesting is like the best leveling thing for a while has been Helltide. I haven't done Helltide once. I haven't done any Helltide yet. And even the season journey thing, like chapter 1 says to do Helltide. I just haven't needed to. It's like this season they're kind of directing you into doing the new content rather than previous seasons. They kept it kind of open and you can choose what you want to do. So confused with these little zones and stuff too though. See like a little purple zones and there's little things that spawn on the ground. Wow.